Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow otakus. It is me, Joey from OtakuVerse, here with yet again another episode. With me are my fellow anime viewers, Nineth,
Hey guys.
Ryan,
Hello.
Brittany,
Hello.
and Sean.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Alright, now normally we, start our episodes talking about the anime we've been watching, but I feel like we're going to be talking about a lot of anime in this episode, so we're just going to skip that part and go straight to the main topic, which this episode's topic is none other than the winter season coming up. Since it's coming up in a few days, we're just going to, look at the charts, talk about the anime that really catches our attention and may want us, make us cringe at the same time. So, yeah. Does anyone want to go ahead and get started? Which, by the way, for anyone who's listening, we're going to leave the link we used to talk about the chart in the description of the video. So, go ahead and, Brittany, talk about the first one that's on the chart for us.
Well, sure. I'd like to say that the sun of our podcast rises on the new Sunrise mecha anime of Buddy Complex.
That was beautiful.
And Sunrise is known for doing mecha series, apparently. I haven't actually seen any of them, but I've heard some of my friends say that they're actually pretty good. So, I guess, let's see. So the description. The story will revolve around the friendship and coming of age of two boys. It begins with Aoba Watase, a boy who goes to high school in Tokyo and lives a carefree daily life. On the morning of his school's opening ceremony after summer vacation, he goes to campus as usual, but he has a chance encounter with another boy. And it's apparently sci-fi, mecha, drama, shonen, and action.
Well, I gotta say, from that description alone, I mean, I don't know if it really sounds like anything particularly special. I could be wrong here. I'm not familiar with Sunrise, so...
Again, neither am I. And to be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of mechas, but...
But Sunrise makes Gundam, don't they? Yeah, they make Gundam.
Oh, they're the
So,
people that
I
make
mean,
Gundam.
if anyone knows how to make a mecha series, it's gotta be Sunrise. So, I mean, I'm probably gonna check it out because I can't get into Gundam. There's too much of it. I don't know where to start. So,
Yeah, Gundam's like I couldn't really get into it either, so I don't know. I'll see what people say about this series before I decide if I'm actually gonna watch it or not.
no, I'll watch a
probably
couple
not go-
episodes.
I'm
Alright.
probably not going to watch it.
That's fine. Alrighty. Yeah, that pretty much covers that, I guess. There's the one right after it though has my attention particularly, which is Chunibyo Demo Koi Gashitai Ren, which is the second season of Chunibyo, which is a work by Kyo Animation. And I was in love with the first season. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's not their best work, but it's definitely worth watching. And the premise of the original was just basically about a boy who wants to get past his delusional days from middle school, but he runs into a girl, Rika Takanashi, who's still stuck in hers and lives a very delusional life. And this second season just carries on from where it left off. Apparently, Rika and Yuta are going to be living together, and he's trying to advance their relationship. And one thing that's got me interested in this season is they're introducing a new character who's supposedly the cause of the main character Yuta's Chunibyo outburst, which Chunibyo is 8th grade syndrome if you're not familiar with what that is.
Yeah.
So, this is a Kyoto Animation thing, like I said, so chances are it's going to be incredibly stylish, have really high production value, and be moe as fuck, so... Chunibyo is like a romantic comedy, so if you're not into that, I wouldn't, say go for it, but I found it to be a pretty charming series, the first season, so I'm definitely interested in the second one.
Plus, she has a fucking eye patch.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
That's all.
That's
all
part
I'm
of her
gonna add to that.
delusion, but yeah, it's pretty
That's
awesome.
the only reason you're going to watch it. She
Yeah.
got an iPad.
Well, I haven't seen the first season, so I can't watch it. But
You ought to, man. If you like any of Kyo Annie's works, then
I love all Kyo Annie, so I'm gonna watch it. It's just I
Yeah.
haven't gotten around to it.
definitely.
You love all Q, Annie?
Pretty much all of it, I think. Everything I've seen.
Did you
Everything I've
did-
seen.
Did you see Kyukai no Kanata?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I haven't finished that. I plan on finishing that at some point. But anyways, yeah, that covers Chuni. I mean, there's not much else I can really say about it. The teasers and stuff they gave for it don't really cover much, so it's whatever. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so this next anime, though, Defrag.
I'll read that one.
Yeah, go for it.
We got Defrag. It's by Brainbase. Kazuma Kenji likes to believe he is something of a delinquent. Moreover, others seem to like to agree that he is. Of course, Kenji's gang finds their way to a group of 4 not-so-normal girls. Chitose, Sakura, Minami, and Roka. And all at once, whatever reputation he may have is nothing compared to the outrageous behavior of the girls. I don't even know what the hell that word is. Isn't joining their club. What will happen to his everyday life from that point on?
The word's Shanghai, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, Shanghai, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna check the series out. I'm just gonna be honest.
It just doesn't sound like particularly like original.
No.
That, and I looked at the person who's writing the series composition, and the guy wrote the script for School Days. So that's not too good.
Please tell me that Defrag's gonna, be the worst ending possible.
Actually, but wait. But he also wrote the script for Katana Gatari, which was fucking awesome.
That's interesting. I actually want to check Katana Gatari out at some point. It looks pretty interesting. But yeah, this Defrag, I don't know if I'll be able to get into it or not. I don't know. It shows like that tend to be like hit or miss for me. So. Alrighty. Next, we also have next. Jin no Saji, second season. I've never seen the first season, so I can't really say anything about it.
Has anyone seen the first season?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll skip that one
Yeah.
then.
I mean, I guess if you've seen the first season and you're looking for the second one, that's cool. But I can't really say much about it. So who wants to talk about the next one for me?
Hamatora the animation. This story unfolds the stage of Yokohama in 2014 and centers around the special abilities referred as minimum or minor miracles. Its producers are Nav Dive Entertainment. The genres are game, shonen, and superpowers. And
Well, to be honest, there's not there's not much description for it. It's
No.
kind of hard to
Really-
make a judgment out of it. But like,
I think
it's gonna start January 8th.
okay.
So
There's not much. Also, if you go to Naz, they're a new company. They've only had one other thing.
What was their other series?
Take Your Way, which I've never heard of
Me either.
ever.
no.
It was
I think I'll
it was
check
a
it out.
3-minute anime music video.
The whole thing about minimum and minor miracles, I'm kind of interested as to what they mean by that. So we'll
And
see how
it's
that works.
I
I'll
like
check
the
it out.
genre.
Yeah.
I like the game genre. I mean, I want to see
Yeah, that could be
more
interesting.
in the series.
So I
Um,
guess I'll have to figure out more about it. Maybe I'll check out the first episode to see what it's got going for it. So
I mean, and the poster, the characters look kind of cool. And the background looks really nice. I mean,
yeah,
I
You
think
had
the guy in the suit with the purple hair sort of looks like Ray. Is that just me?
oh no. I was thinking the
It
exact
totally
same
does.
thing.
From Evangelion?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He does.
Oh
And the
wow.
the one person has the girl has a fucking Band-Aid on her face. Like, is that like always gonna be on her face? Like, is that like part of her character design? Just having a Band-Aid?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The person on the very right of this picture, with like the hat and whatever, kind of looks like a Pokemon trainer.
Yes. I was thinking that.
So for the viewers who actually have the, like we said, we have the link in the description. You should definitely look at this and see for yourself because it's hilarious.
She's gonna catch all the powers. She's gonna catch
But it looks good. The art
Yeah.
on the poster. I think I'll definitely check it out.
I'll check out a couple episodes, see what happens, just to figure
Yeah, I
out.
want to see what happens when you put Ray and Pokemon trainers in the same anime. Anyways, let's go to the next one, Huzuki no Reitetsu.
Ooh,
I
this-
actually was kind of interested in
Yes.
this one. It's by Wit Studio. Huzuki is the aide to the great king of hell, King Enma. Calm and super sadistic Hazuki tries to resolve various problems in hell, including a rampaging Momotaro and his companions. However, he also likes spending his free time on his hobbies, such as fawning over cute animals and raising goldfish flowers. That last half is the main reason I'm interested in this, because they take something completely ridiculous like somebody who helps the king of hell and then throws that kind of thing at it.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, I'm interested in this one.
Well, my main reason being interested in this one is because it's by Wit Studio. I'm sure everyone knows what anime Wit Studio did last season, or 2 seasons ago.
Which was what? Just in
Attack
case the
on
viewers
Titan.
don't know.
Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan.
Wit Studio? Okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot for a second. So if there's one thing for sure, it's gonna have ridiculously high production value.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see if it's going to be the same quality as Attack on Titan. If it's
Well, they're not
going
gonna have to throw all their money at the 3D maneuver sequences in this series. So
That's true. That's definitely true.
yeah, well,
So
I'm interested to see because this is Wit hasn't been around, so
they're a new studio.
they're
Yeah.
a new studio. So this could be interesting to see what they do with this, and the concept sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Alrighty, how about this next one?
I'll read it if
Okay,
you
go
want.
ahead.
Okay. I'm probably gonna butcher this name. Inari Kankan Koi Iraha.
Somebody probably just got really mad about that.
Oh,
but
whatever. I can't pronounce Japanese names.
It's fine.
Okay, so we got Fushimi Inari is a shy, not so bright middle school girl living in Kyoto, Fushimi's ward, or Kyoto's Fushimi ward. She has a crush on her classmate Tanbabashi, but cannot express her feelings. One day, as thanks for helping a fox pup, the deity, I cannot even. someone
That's a
say
long
that
name.
for me.
Ukanamitar Nakami, or something like that. I
Something
know
like
somebody's
that.
getting pissed off because I'm not pronouncing that
Grants
right.
her
but-
the ability to change her form. First off, I want to know how they're gonna dub this and how they're gonna how the voice actor's gonna say that name.
We shouldn't worry about the dubbing until it actually. you
I know. I'm just saying.
I love that they call it not so bright middle school girl. That's just
Not so
Brilliant.
bright middle
Yeah.
schooler. So she's dumb.
yeah.
They're trying to be nice. She's dumb.
I'm kind of curious as to how this whole changing form thing and this crush on this one person is gonna, have anything to do with one another.
This is this studio's first production IMS. It's their first anime ever.
Oh wow.
There's a couple of other producers that have done some other things, but the main studio is IMS.
Alright.
Alrighty,
But-
I don't know. We'll see. Again, like with a lot of these, this is one that I feel like could be hit or miss. Just because it's like a concept of, you got the girl who likes the guy, and then some random thing that is a device in the story.
So pretty much almost every other anime.
Yeah, so pretty much almost every other slice of life anime.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this one comes about, or, I can't really make a judgment because, it's, like I said, I'm more interested to see how this whole changing form thing works into this. So,
I want to see how how having a dumb protagonist works out.
Yeah, and also-
and it's a girl, so it's usually the dumb protagonist is male.
yeah. So we'll see, especially since this is, production IMS's first thing.
And it's only 10 episodes.
Wow, that's really short. Anyways, Nineth, talk about Maho Senso for me.
I'm okay. Maho Senso is from Madhouse Studios, and the genres are action, fantasy, and magic. And the resume is: in this modern magic action story, Takeshi Nanas is an ordinary high school boy who has a somewhat dark past. Due to certain circumstances, he formed a fake couple with his childhood friend Kurumi Izushima, but otherwise he lives a normal life. However, one day he comes across a girl named Mui Aiba in a uniform he has never seen before collapsed on the school campus. This encounter changes Takeshi's destiny completely. Mui tells Takeshi that she's a magician and she apologizes for she turned Takeshi into a magician too. But Takeshi once knew as one world is actually two: the world where magicians live and the world where humans live.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this is essentially anime Harry Potter. Okay.
I have it on my plan
Okay,
to watch
I
list.
didn't read a bunch
Yes.
about this, but it seems pretty interesting, and I
does.
trust the people behind it, Madhouse Studios.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Madhouse
they
is
They
have
good.
put a lot of
lot
good
of-
stuff out before.
I love
Oh,
Madhouse.
Also, it's Gilgamesh and Lelouch in the poster.
Oh my
And
god!
Shauna.
It totally is. This, and that looks like Saber on the left.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, and
So
look,
we got
Return of the
Gilgamesh.
Madhouse iconic red versus blue look. Haven't
Oh
seen
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one looks interesting.
It
I have it
does,
on my
and
plan to watch
I
list.
want to watch it. I really do.
Yeah.
Uh.
So yeah, that's cool. Next we have Makenki 2. I'm not familiar with the first one at all, but I see
Is
nothing
that-
but big tits, so I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Same.
Is that the wrestling anime that came out this?
I
No.
don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay, then I don't know it.
But I
All I
have
see
it.
is Opie, so I'm thinking this is gonna be a pretty
Opie.
pretty substance-free thing. I've never seen the first, so I can't really say, but
Well, it does list it as an etchy, so.
yeah.
Hmm. I'm not gonna watch it. Just gonna put it out there.
Probably
Alrighty,
not.
yeah, let's just move on to the next one then. So, Ryan, talk about this next one for me.
Brittany, why don't you?
I just said, Ryan, brah, give the man a chance. Brittany can do the next one, or if you really want to do it, you can.
I actually want to talk about either of the next two after this one.
Okay,
Okay, well,
that's
that'll do
fine.
that.
So, Ryan, yeah, talk about the next one.
Mika Kunin di Shinkoike, the comedy.
This is the most white-sounding pronunciation of an
Yeah.
anime title I've ever heard.
Whatever. I can't pronounce some of them either.
No, it's
Whatever.
fine. It's hard.
Alright.
Go ahead.
The comedy revolves about Kobeni Yorimori, who on her 16th birthday suddenly has a man with a little present named Hakuya Mitsumine, and his younger sister Mashiro appears in front of her. It turns out that Hakuyua is her fiance and Mashiro is her future sister-in-law. And Konobi's older sister Benjo start living together underneath the same roof, and hilarious happenings occur. It's by Dagakubo Studio.
It's a seinen series, apparently.
It
That's
doesn't
all it
sound
really
seinen.
says. It's kind of hard to make. I don't know. This one seems like, again, the never-ending list of hit or miss kind of things.
Mm.
I don't think I'll watch it, but anybody
I won't
else
watch
got
it
something
either.
to say?
No.
And for whatever reason, I heard rumors that this was going to end up being a Yuri series, but the fact that it says seinen may mean that there's like more mature themes than, say, an ordinary slice of life. So I may watch it. I don't know.
I gotcha.
Maturity.
Yeah. Alrighty, so Brittany, you can go ahead and talk about the next one.
Wait. I was on mute. Sorry. I want to talk about something with this series.
Okay, go for
Okay.
it. Sorry about that.
Sean can go for the series. I'll go for the next one.
What I was gonna say was I was looking at the series composer who's writing the script for it basically, and the scriptwriter was a scriptwriter for Clannad After Story. What else? Kokoro Connect. So they got a pretty, and for the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh wow,
So
quite
they-
the resume there.
They got there's a pretty good resume there. So I'm probably gonna check this out just because of that person.
Alrighty,
Just because of Fumihiko Shimo.
nice.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm
That's
done.
fine, and I apologize if I didn't see that you had muted. Anyways, so who wants to talk about Nisekoi?
Brittany?
Brittany, I think you said you wanted to.
Yeah, I actually even kind of have different opinions about the next two series, but I'll go with Nisekoi.
That's fine.
And, should I just read the description first and then give my
Yeah,
opinions?
go ahead. That's what we've been doing, so...
Okay. I don't know, because I've been AFK for the past, 30 minutes.
Oh, wonderful.
Alright, so, as a child, Raku Ishijo made a secret promise with his childhood sweetheart, keeping a pendant as a memento while his love took the key. He dreams of meeting his past love one day. But years later, reality smashes his hopes when Chitoge Kirisaki accidentally knees him in the face. Well, though Raku's a normal high schooler, his family heads the notorious Yakuza gang, the Shuegumi faction, and he's dragged into family affairs when he's forced into a relationship with Chitoge, the daughter of a rival gang's boss. Despite their constant spats, the two somehow fool everyone with their false relationship. Raku then discovers that Chitoge has a mysterious key from her past, which she can't remember. Plus, two other girls appear with keys as well, Kosaki Onodera and Marika Tachibana. Caught in the midst of this love maelstrom, even more complications arise for Raku when his class decides on Romeo and Juliet as the class's play for the school festival. Can the two false lovebirds pull off the festival and make the play a success?
That's a big description.
It's a big description, and it's by Shaft. And if memory serves, I think... Isn't Akiyuki Shimbo involved with this series in some way? This
Yes, he is. He is the director, and it's going to be fucking awesome!
But
Somebody's
here's
excited.
Why I wanted to talk about this series. And
I'm
here's
not
the
gonna
reason-
watch it.
Here's a reason why I'm not excited about it. I'm just going to go with it. The plot sounds cliche. I can kind of already tell how it's probably going to end. But not only that, I tried reading some of the manga, and as far as I can tell, it just seems to be like a generic shonen comedy romance thing.
That sounds
Like-
disappointing because I actually thought this would be. Yeah, I was kind of interested in checking it out. I probably still will check it out anyways,
I'm gonna
but
check it out.
I mean, I will check it out anyway, but I was kind of underwhelmed by the manga. But I am hopeful to see that with the people who are working on this anime, if they can make something better out of it. I'm really hoping for it, but I don't know. Part of me isn't very optimistic.
well, don't forget. Oh yeah, it's also by Studio Shaft, so
Yeah.
Shaft, I mean, and
All the hype of Shaft.
You got the director, you got Aki Kishimbo, who, you know, the Monogatari series and Monica series. The character designer, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but he was a character designer for F Tail Memories and Tail Melodies, Baki Monogatari, Monica,
nice.
Nisei Monogatari. So he's got a pretty, you know, they got some pretty good people on the series. I'm going to check it out because it's.
And one other thing I
Yeah.
gotta add, that bow. That bow
That is a
nice.
really odd bow, actually.
It's a
kind
big.
of-
It's a.
It reminds
big
me of the
bow.
bow of, I don't remember her name. There's one character from
The Shiji-
Lucky Star that
Oh.
has an obnoxious bow.
I
haven't
think
seen
she's
Lucky
compensating for something.
Okay. Moving on.
But anyways,
Oh,
guys,
this
I'm not going
anime.
to check
Oh
this
my
out.
god.
I'm not going to check
That's
it out.
fine. That's
Because-
fine. You seem to be pretty underwhelmed by the winter lineup so far, Nineth.
Yeah, exactly. I've not
will
really
s-
had any ones
That's-
I'm
yeah.
excited about yet.
I
Does anyone
gotcha. I
wanna-
mean, compared to summer and fall of
That's
this
right.
year, it's kind of hard to live up to what they produced. So,
Also, I'm not very big romance fan.
yeah, there seems to be quite a bit of that going on so far.
Yeah.
Wait, Joey, I have a question.
What's up?
Can I please talk about this one? Seriously.
I don't care. Go for it.
Okay, thank you, because, like, I'm so excited.
Joey's
Alright.
If you're excited, then by all means, take the floor. It's yours.
Yes!
Go.
Alright.
Go,
Here
go,
we
go.
have Nobunaga the Fool by State Light.
State
I have
Light.
to read this in my dramatic narrator voice. Here we go. The Western Planet and the Eastern Planet. Once upon a time, the two sides were bound by the dragon pulse spanning the heavens. The civilization that once had prospered has now turned to a tale of dreams, as the inextinguishable flames of war tear the realm asunder. The two planets remain engulfed in endless battles. The return of the super technology known as sacred treasures could revolutionize the world order, but no one knows of them but one person, a heretical girl. A girl from the western planet, Jean Kaguya d'Arc, saw heavenly visions of the birth of a star messiah who will save the world. She embarks on a journey to the eastern planet with Leonardo da Vinci, the one who observes the world. They come across the heretic of the eastern planet and the greatest fool of the day, Oda Nobunaga. And it is a sci-fi and
Wow.
mecha series, and judged by the poster, it is going to be freaking epic.
It sounds pretty fucking cool.
looks
I'm not
pretty
gonna
cool.
lie.
And it's done by Satellite, and the only thing I really know from them is they worked on one episode or two maybe of Hellsing Ultimate.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember what exactly which one it was, what episode, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that is that.
This sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It does look cool, especially the voice that Brittany used. Made it
Yeah,
look-
that definitely
sound-
helped hype it up.
I would
Well,
also
this-
like to say
so-
that they worked on and are doing Log Horizon, so that's also promising.
Okay,
That's
a
another
good
reason for
thing.
you to watch it.
exactly.
I like that it's a sci-fi, so I might check it out.
I haven't seen Log Horizon though, so I can't really compare it. I just know that Nobunaga the Fool sounds pretty fucking cool.
You should
The
I
watch,
only
just
one
rhymed.
thing
I
I
can't
Like
even
Horizon.
believe this shit.
You
Anyways,
should watch Like Horizon.
Yeah, I will at some point.
The mech designer worked on Ghost in the Shell,
Oh,
7. That's all I really know.
that's
not gonna-
fine.
Let's
That's,
see what else.
that's good enough for me. I heard Ghost in the Shell and was like, oh.
He made the mech. Was the mech designer for Ghost in the Shell and Etika 7.
Well, I did that. I love the style of Ghost in the Shell and their whole
Yeah.
robotics theme to it. So that's definitely got my attention too.
That's pretty
I
cool.
just have one more thing I'd like to say.
What's up?
This has only 13 episodes. God damn it! If it's really good, I want more. And it starts.
Well,
January
hey
6th.
now. Maybe
could be a
13
second
episodes,
season.
but maybe it does what it needs to in 13 episodes. There are plenty of
Like
series
Madoka.
like Madoka and like Serial Experiments Lane.
That's true.
So length can be deceiving sometimes.
That's
Very
true.
true. Very true.
Anyways, next up we have Nobunaga. Does anyone want to talk about that for me? Sean, how about you?
Fine, I can do it. Nobunaga. Shio Ogura is a Japanese high school student who is visiting Taiwan on a school trip when she is suddenly attacked by monsters. Agents known as E-Gene holders from the government agency Dogo also
something like
arrive
that.
who also wield weapons infused with the spirits of historical figures. Shio is revealed to also be an E-Gene holder when the soul of Oda Nobunaga awakens after she tries to rescue a friend.
I like how it goes from one series with a character the character Oda Nobunaga to the next one.
I know, it's
Like
so weird.
he's the popular figure of this season, I guess. We're gonna respect our historical figures. The concept of this one sounds like it could be cool though. Like the whole having weapons infused with spirits of historical figures, but like I don't know, we'll see. I mean, the only when it comes to like weapons with spirits infused to them, I think of shows like Shaman King, so
I haven't seen that, but the art seems pretty good.
The
from
art
the
seems
poster.
That
really
does look
awesome.
really
yeah, it definitely looks pretty. The art is.
I think it's gonna be
seemed
cool.
interesting, and I see a gigantic like tentacle thing. I already know where this is
Just
going.
gonna say.
But it's talking about historical figures, but the genres there's no history in the genre, so I'm confused.
I feel like just the historical figures will just be. That won't be like the driving force behind it, so I don't think it's significant enough to mention in the category. I mean,
yeah.
I'm interested to see what figures they use for these kinds of weapons.
As a history nerd, I weep.
Yeah, so
I might check that one out.
I was kind of like
I
weirded
think
out
that's-
because we
yeah.
had two Nobunaga series, and I was like, oh, they both sound pretty interesting. Let's see who wins the contest.
Yeah.
I'll watch
Alrighty.
them both. Screw it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch both of them. I'll
Might as
watch
well.
a couple episodes and see what happens. You never know.
Alright, next we have Noragami, sorry, by Bones. They've made a few good series,
Just a couple.
just a couple. And it looks like this one is, let's read about it. At the boundary between this realm and another, there live 8 million gods.
Holy shit.
8 million.
That's a lot.
Dead
of
spirits who serve the gods, and other assorted spirits who help and meddle in the affairs of humans. A sweet middle school girl named Hiyoriiki has been enduring bullying from her classmates, and she goes to the restroom by herself to cry. Scrawled on the bathroom wall is a phone number, and the message, "I solve your troubles." After Hiyori calls the number, she encounters a homeless, unemployed figure who proclaims himself a god. Crude, unpredictable, and worthless, he does not answer people's prayers, and no one acknowledges him. However, he has one sole power, the ability to cut all who pass between this world and the next. Well then.
I think this sounds really interesting. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It
Yeah,
sounds
I
really
mean,
cool.
the whole, 8 million gods and, everything that goes with it. I'm interested to see how this connects with, the actual world, the kind of world this anime creates.
Plus, it's gonna most likely look good because it's fucking Bones.
I was about to say, yeah, Studio Bones.
I mean, if some of you guys out there don't know who Bones is, Bones did Full Metal Alchemist. They did Soul Eater, Darker
Cowboy
Than
Bebop.
Black, Cowboy Bebop. So I mean, they've
made some animes you might have heard of.
Yeah, just a couple.
Money.
I mean,
I have just one thing to comment on. The
Okay.
poster. And notice the sweet middle school girl's pose.
Of course.
So awkward.
Yeah, she does this face with that pose that just makes it look awkward.
she's like,
I feel like if I
She looked like a dog.
she's
yeah.
like, come get me. That's what
I
she's
feel
saying.
like-
Right there. She's like, come get me.
I feel like if I looked at this poster and that was my entire premise of judging this anime, I'd probably be like, fuck no!
I don't know
But-
why, but it reminds me of Durarara. I don't know why.
I don't see
I don't-
Durarara, but
I
to
don't
each
know
his
why
own.
either. I don't
Why?
know why.
Okay, which one's the homeless guy? The guy with the sword or the guy with the blonde hair?
I'm not sure.
I guess the homeless guy with the sword I guess the dude in the center looks a bit more crude than the dude to the right.
Yeah.
But
But the guy in the middle looks like he has like kind of nice clothes on.
I'm saying homeless people can't have nice clothes.
Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. 'Cause They don't have
God,
they don't have
stereotype.
showers. They can't clean their clothes. I mean, his clothes look nice and clean.
And
Eh.
you say the others don't?
What if it's a plot twist and the goofy-looking middle school girl isn't actually a girl? That's the homeless guy.
whoa.
Mind
Plot twist.
Mind blown.
Well,
Yeah. Alrighty.
Alright,
Now that we've
moving
gotten
on.
that covered, alright, who wants to read about Nurin?
Not me, it's a romance, so I don't
Oh, of
have
course,
anything nice to say.
naturally.
I'll read it. Norin, when the national idol Kusakabe Yuka suddenly retired from the entertainment business, it shocked the world and it devastated teenager Hara Kosaku. Kosaku was Yuka's favorite and biggest fan, and her departure left him depressed. His classmates at the Tomo Agricultural School finally are able to get him to leave his room and attend his class. But to everyone's amazement, Kusakabe Yuka, her stage name, comes into the class under the name Kinoshita Ringo as a transfer student. Kosaku realizes he has the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get to personally know his dream girl and, together with his group of friends, try to find out why she is here and become closer than just classmates.
Well, now.
So stalker with a crush. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds really
Well,
dumb.
that's-
It sounds pretty bland.
It sounds so dumb. First off, I don't like anything having to do with idols, so it's I don't know. Maybe I might check out an episode
I
too.
probably won't. There's too many other series that I've mentioned so far that are gonna take precedence over this one. So
I mean,
I
I
like-
don't know.
I like how in the artwork, in the O of the name, there's an eggplant.
What?
oh my god, I didn't notice that. What are all these Speaking of which, what the hell is up with all these vegetables?
Well, it is
They
an
go to agriculture school.
Okay, it's agricultural school. Makes sense now.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
okay.
I didn't even think about that. I'm
I
dumb.
do want to say one thing. I'm gonna mention this again. The fucking staff, series composer wrote the script for Cowboy Bebop.
That's an interesting change of things.
he wrote and he writes the script for Naruto. So I mean,
Oh, wow, so exciting.
No.
So let me guess, this
Just
is
throwing
going to
those
start as
things out there to
26
ponder
episodes
on.
and it's only going to cover one thing.
yeah, basically.
Alrighty.
It's actually only 12 episodes.
Oh,
long, but-
shut up.
I was gonna say we'll keep our fingers crossed it doesn't turn into 26.
Yeah. Alrighty, yeah, this one's, I think I'll probably pass up on this one.
Most likely.
Alrighty. Now, I'm not going to ask Nina to read this one because the title of the itself sounds like romance, so it's called
It's a shoujo. I don't want that.
Romantic O'Clock. Is this
Okay.
that it's to be announced, I guess the producer okay.
they're embarrassed to tell us their names. They're like, we don't
Like,
want
it seems the poster itself doesn't even seem like this is ready for production.
It's like they just took a picture with their iPhone of the artwork.
Alright,
YOLO.
yeah, but apparently it's Akane. She's beautiful and popular,
Is
lively
that
and
a
full
twin
of...
cest? Is that going to be
That's
twin
what I
cest?
was thinking.
Okay, let me finish reading the description so the people know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so it's about Akane. She's beautiful and popular, lively and full of vitality. Aoi, or however you pronounce that, I sound like a retard. Looks like a small animal, but is actually very clever. Who knew these two very different people were actually twin siblings? This sounds really stupid, I'm not gonna lie.
That's all. That's all the description we get.
This
That
sounds
is the worst
fucking
description ever.
retarded, I'm not
That
gonna
does
lie.
sound stupid.
I understand why the studio doesn't want to be announced yet.
First off, I just
But
want to say, I just want to say Studio TBA. I've heard they kind of suck, so I want to throw that one.
Well then,
That's let's just skip that one.
yeah.
Apparently, there's only one person on the staff. There's only one person. That's it.
Aw.
The only staff is the person who wrote the manga. This is like, come on.
Yeah, okay. We know who's gonna get nominated for Worst of 2014.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, we have this Seiken Imoto no Yosu ga Chota Okishinda ga, or however the hell you
One
say.
of
That's
those
a long
long-ass-
title.
It's probably gonna be shortened to something.
It probably will, and I hope to God it is, because if they didn't shorten titles, I would have probably quit Watamote.
like
Or
Sayu.
Emo.
Sayu.
Or, yeah. So, who wants to talk about this one?
I like the English title for it. Lately, my little sister has been acting a bit strange. But
That's much easier. That is much easier.
no, but the last word is just but.
but what?
Alrighty, so yeah.
All right, I'll read the description.
That's fine, go ahead.
So, in the romance comedy, a girl named Mitsuki Kanzaki lives with her stepbrother. Oh God, it's a stepbrother. God damn it.
Oh no!
I don't
Why
know where
is
this one's
this
going.
any Wincest stuff?
You God damn it.
Just go with it! Just keep going!
Her stepbrother Yuya, after her mother remarries. One day, Mitsuki is possessed by the self-proclaimed spirit of a young girl, Hiyori Kotobuki. Hiyori in Mitsuki's body must fall in love with Yuya to move forward towards the gates of heaven.
Ooh.
That
So it's
sounds-
gonna be an incest anime.
Sounds
No,
pretty
it's
weird.
Not.
I am not going to watch it.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna watch it. Don't worry, I've got your back, Brittany.
No.
watch the
I
shit
actually
out of
may not watch it because here's my opinion on this. If you're gonna do a Wincest anime, you've got to go all the way. You can't half-ass it like they're doing here. Okay, so first of all, we have the old-fashioned, oh, they're not blood-related, so it's okay thing. But then, not only that, but it's actually not even the little sister. It's a spirit who's just happens to be in the little sister's body. So technically, it's not even gonna be a Wincest. And it
So
doesn't-
it makes it okay. It's gonna be good.
apparently
look
it's
how-
okay.
Well, look how cute! Look how cute the characters look. Look at the little girl with the black hair. She looks so cute. I'm telling you, that's the sister, and the
That
brother's
is
on the
the
right.
sister.
And
But
she
the
just
girl
looks
with
so
the-
adorable.
Yeah, but the girl to the left is the one who apparently the big brother has to fall in love with, so it doesn't even.
Wow.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
this
just gonna
seems
go back
odd.
and rewatch Koikaze another 10 times.
Alrighty.
Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm probably. Gonna.
You can let me know how that is to see if it's.
All right,
worth my
Brittany, you can
time.
read the next one because we all know you want to.
No, I actually want to read the one after this
Yeah,
one.
so Ryan, go ahead and read the
Oh,
next one for me.
Oh wait, this is a sequel. Don't forget it. Unless
Well, we
someone
can
else
mention what it is because the people watching are probably confused as fuck right now. Okay, so we're talking about Saki's and Zenkoku-hen, which is the sequel to the Saki series, which I have never ever heard of. And
Me
it's
neither.
apparently, what is it, covering the inner high school Mahjong championships. Listen, I can't watch anything about Mahjong since I saw Kagi. Nothing's gonna come close to it.
Okay.
Because
So, yeah.
I guarantee this show is not gonna have people gambling their blood over Mahjong.
I have nothing to say on this one. Brittany, I actually thought the next one was Sakura Trick. That's why I said that.
Okay,
It's
so
okay.
since that just, got mentioned, Brittany, I'm sure you want to talk about Sakura Trick.
Yes,
she-
I
she
do.
does.
I
Alrighty.
really do. Okay, so Sakura Trick by Studio Dean.
That's already a word of warning.
Yeah. The story
Yes,
revolves around Haruka and Yu, two girls who go to a high school that is slated to be shut down in 3 years. To share something special between them, they share a kiss, and their relationship deepens from that moment onward. Romance, school, Yuri, slice of life, and that poster art. It's freaking adorable.
It is
It
pretty
is.
cute, I'm
It
not
is
gonna lie,
fucking
but
cute
by
as fuck.
description it just sounds like a Yuri story, so I probably won't really care. I probably won't watch it. I don't have anything against Yuri, it's just doesn't sound particularly interesting to me.
I just watched the 30-second PV of it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is going to be so cute. I just have to sit down and watch it, and just like, yeah, I'm just Yuri. It's so adorable. It's
I'm
just
just gonna-
fluff, really.
I'm just gonna throw in my little 2 cents about the staff, like I always do.
Mm.
What is he doing in this though? Hold on, give me a second. The character designer worked on Technolize. He worked on, what else was he? Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Kai.
Oh.
And Higurashi no Nakukoro ni. He was the character chief animation director on both of those. And is there anything else here? Let's see. Steins Gate, chief animation director. So yeah, we might have some cool animation in this series.
I wonder-
I got your back on this, Brittany. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, thanks, Sean. I wonder if we'll get some of the weird Higurashi crazy eyes in Sakura Trick. That'd be
I'm
funny.
just worried we're gonna get a series that doesn't have a fucking ending, like fucking Umaneko.
Yeah, I mean,
God, Umaneko.
Wow, somebody's angsty.
Yeah.
that's
Studio
okay. The actual
D.
novel ending of Umineko no Nakakoroni was kind of shit, so
It's
don't worry.
it's just Studio D. I've had bad luck with Studio D with Okami Kokushi and Umineko, and I don't know. This might be
We'll see
the
what
last
happens.
chance
It's
I
actually
give.
funny because on Hummingbird's forums
Fate
there was
Stay Night.
on Hummingbird's forums there was a thread somebody started, and they were talking about who they thought was the worst production studio, and Dean got mentioned so many times
Yeah,
amongst the
really,
posters. So we'll see if this can
I'll
work
give
out.
Dean one last chance, but if not, I'm never gonna watch Dune. I'm never gonna watch Dean again.
Yeah, I mean, actually, for me, it's kind of the opposite. I thought I had good luck with Dean. I mean, between watching Higurashi and Italia, I think it was Moria-sama ga Miteru, which is the first Yuri I ever watched. I sat down with a girl buddy of mine, and it was just really beautiful and great.
Did you guys
And-
kiss afterwards?
No. Maybe.
I actually retract my
Aw.
previous statement. I have had luck with Dean. I liked Korewa Zombie Desuka. I liked that series. So I guess there was something from Dean that I enjoyed. So, okay.
Alrighty, next we have Seitokai Yakuin Domo, whatever.
Asterisk.
Apparently, it's the second season. And
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so
I haven't
That
seen it
doesn't
either,
say.
so it looks
I
like
saw the first season.
all I see is these like two, generic-looking high school anime girls, and then a
And
petite
one little-
person.
Nineth, you said you watched the first season? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Was
did.
it good?
I
We got
didn't
the sigh.
like it.
We got a sigh.
I know. It's a good comedy. Story-wise, it's shit. Doesn't have any story whatsoever. It's very thin. It's just about this guy who gets into student council, and about how they make jokes and stuff,
Oh, how exciting!
over sexualized stuff all the time. So I don't really understand why they will make a second season. I don't see what's really more to be done about it. But yeah, not gonna watch it.
Alrighty. Yeah, I can't watch either because I haven't seen the first half. So, anyways, moving on. Sekai Seifuku
Now,
Buryaku no. However you say that last word, that's pretty.
Svetsta.
Vesta, yeah. A1
unfortunately,
Pictures. Here is their
there's-
description. Original TV anime produced by A1 Pictures.
Unfortunately, there's no description
Yeah.
about it.
Well,
I really like the artwork.
checking-
The characters look cool.
yeah.
Well, A1 is one of my favorite studios. They always, everyone hates a lot of people hate Sword Art Online, but it still looked beautiful. It
Oh
looks
yeah, when it comes
good.
to actually, making something look good, Sword Art
Yeah.
Online did that fine.
Yeah, so I mean, like and A1 also did. I want to say
They did a Saint Young Men.
Oh, that's one is
I
hilarious.
want to
Saint
watch
Young
that
Men.
at some point.
It's so good. I love it.
Dinosaji
I
is
believe they also worked on Waiting in the Summer and Fairy Tale.
Oh.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I heard, just going on a side note, that the Fairy Tale anime is supposed to start again in April.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's on
that as well. I thought it would take much longer before it got back.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd just like to toss up something.
Okay, go for
Um,
it.
The fact that it just says original TV anime produced by A1 Pictures, don't be fooled, because last season of anime there was another series that had no description other than original TV anime produced by PA Works, and that's the series that Ninith and I have currently fallen in love with, called Nagi no Asukara. And
Yeah.
so
Oh, I
Don't-
got. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You can finish.
Well, yeah.
it's okay. I was just gonna say, don't let the lack of a description prevent
The
you
des-
from watching.
Yeah,
what
I
turns out
know.
to be
I
The
got a
description
description.
itself, the lack of it sucks, but I'm looking at the poster and the designs of these things I'm seeing seem really interesting.
I
Yeah.
found the description if you guys want me to read it.
Okay,
I
go
found
ahead and read
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
go
that's
ahead, yeah.
perfect.
I found it on my anime list.
Mhm.
What does it take to conquer the world? Every leader of the past has thought of it, but all they have done was to merely dream of its greatness, world domination. Nobody has been able to achieve it until one little girl by the name of Kate Hoshimiya came along. Kate will shock the world. How was she able to carry out such a magnificent stunt? She so frightful, so glorious. Could this be the Zvezda plot? Let the light of our great Zvezda shine upon this land far and wide.
Holy shit. That sounds epic.
Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it
The
does.
poster matches, poster looks cool, the description sounds cool. I'll probably check this out.
Mm.
Also, I just gotta say, the two on this poster that just got my attention the most are the guy with the skull face at the bottom and the thing,
pink-
the rabbit thing at the top right.
Yeah, same here, same here. It looks awesome.
Yeah. So I guess I won't be disappointed.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. So
It
yeah.
can always change.
Oh
Dir-
yeah.
the
there's-
Director worked on
definitely.
Cowboy Bebop and Ghost in the Shell. Just throwing it in there.
Oh, cool.
Just
Two
throw it in
great
there.
series. Alrighty, so next we have Soniani, Super Sonica the animation. Anyone want to talk about that?
Supersonic.
I guess I will,
Go for it.
because I have
Oh.
some experience with
Maybe
this.
Ryan wants to say something.
Oh,
Oh, Ryan, go for it if you want.
could you not hear me? Because I just started reading it.
No, we didn't. Sorry. Go
oh,
ahead.
damn, I'm sorry. Go for it.
Okay,
I heard you, Ryan.
Supersonico is the mascot girl of Nitro Supersonic, events held by Nitro Plus. In her backstory, she's already a photo shoot model, a game character, and a musician, even as she studies as a college student. That's it.
I can't wait. I can't wait because I love Supersonico.
I don't know
Just
anything
say-
about Super Sonico, so
I just know the character and she's fucking awesome. Also,
She's
the studio is White Fox, and White Fox is a studio that made Steins Gate, so that's
Oh.
fucking awesome.
The poster looks fan servicey. To be
I don't
honest.
even care. It's Supersonico.
The thing is, for me, I have a kind of negative experience with Supersonico because this was like she was like the demise of Nitro Plus to me, and I'm kind of going on a VN discussion here, but like, I freaking played Chaos Head and Steins Gate and Saya and Phantoma, and I was in Hello Goodbye, and I was just expecting so many good things, and then all of a sudden, this idle game where you can dress up a character and have her sing and stuff comes out, and I'm just like, no, please, why? And apparently she was actually just originally a mascot for these headphones that she's wearing.
interesting.
I don't know. I guess I'll watch one episode, but I'm probably I can't see myself even finishing.
Here's what I'm gonna do. You and Sean can watch an episode, and I'm gonna hear both your ends and see if it's worth my time.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Now,
I feel like Brittany and Sean is going to be guinea pigs with this.
John
they're
Ford
just
is
gonna watch
willingly
it.
taking everything, so
Sean and I seem to be like the Jesus and Antichrist of each other. Every series that Sean seems to be excited about, I'm like, oh no! And then
Not Sakura trick though. Not Sakura trick.
That's one thing you can agree on.
yeah,
once
definitely.
in
And
a
then we
while
have
we can get
Nineth, who
along.
just doesn't want to watch anything this season. Alrighty.
There's not a lot of action series this season.
I'm
But
gonna
we have
stop you right
Space
there
Dandy.
because I'm gonna talk about this next one because I'm really excited about it. Space Dandy.
yeah.
Everyone and their
Yay.
mother has heard about this series because it's an important note about this series is that it's being simulcasted in America and Japan at the same time, which is never happened before. So we're gonna get the dubbed and the Japanese version at the same time.
Fucking awesome.
Weren't America going to have it before Japan?
I think they actually might.
Yeah,
in terms of
it's
I
think
heard
so.
that it was airing on Toonami or something.
Yeah, it's
before
airing
it
on
aired in
Toonami.
Japan.
I think so. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't remember exactly. I just know it's the same time period. So.
It's fucking space.
So here's let's talk about this though. On the cover we see a guy who looks like Space Elvis. Anyways, the
giant
lead
pump.
character
Yeah, right.
Dandy is an alien hunter and the dandiest man in space. The anime is set far in the future where people have gone to the far reaches of the universe. Dandy is searching for aliens that no one has found before with his robot partner QT. Now, I've actually seen trailers and stuff for Space Dandy, and it sounds just, like kind of an episodic little adventure thing, but it sounds pretty cool, and I'm faithful with those people that are making it, because one, it's Studio Bones, and two, the people working on it are the same people that did FMA Brotherhood and Cowboy Bebop, so...
And we got Watanabe as the director who worked on Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, and the series I watched recently and fell in love with, Kids on the Slope, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be, similar to Cowboy Bebop, and I feel like it's just gonna be like this episodic adventure that's not necessarily driven by one major plot, but at the same time, there's animes that pulled it off, and I think this studio could, and I'm really excited.
I just don't understand why there is 3 scriptwriters listed. Like, are they just not that confident in writing the script themselves? They need 3 people. I
Maybe
don't
they just
understand.
wanted 3 brilliant minds to be together.
This could be true. It's gonna be bombastic.
Yeah,
I don't even,
I think
I don't
that's
even
the
know if
best
that
word
word
for it.
works, but it's gonna be bombastic.
It works. I just have to say that based on the description and what Joey just said about it being kind of an episodic space adventure, my mind is just screaming Star Trek, and I'm excited.
What do you
Maybe
think
with
about
the-
this, Ryan? You haven't said much.
Space Dandy, I'm really excited for that because Cowboy Bebop. It was big Cowboy Bebop, and how can it be bad? It just
Space
looks-
Dandy because Cowboy Bebop. That's the brilliant argument.
like it just looks fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah, and like I
everything about
said,
it.
I've
The
seen
char-
Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
Dandy just seems like a sweet main character, and QT
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like
Look at those guns.
a
Look at
good
those
side,
fucking
like a good
guns.
partner. Like it looks like it'd be fun. Like it's gonna be awesome. I
Those
just know.
guns seem like something that teammates of Buzz Lightyear would use.
Yes.
I know, right?
But yeah, Space Dandy is
But, yeah.
definitely the one
Anyone else
series I'm
wanna
the
add
most
anything
excited
else?
about.
Have you guys watched the preview?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
a bunch of the previews
The
for it.
fucking
Yeah.
the animation looks awesome.
The
fucking
animation looks
animation's
great, and the
amazing.
music they use sounds good too.
I think the first episode.
Epic.
Well, apparently
Epic.
the first episode came out yesterday, according to Nina's friend.
Wait, seriously?
Really?
Yeah,
missed it.
I was gonna,
But-
watch, but it was like 9 minutes. So
It says it starts January 5th.
well,
Yeah,
Maybe it was like a preview episode or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. My friend just said that it got subbed and was out on the internet,
Cool.
and that's the
This
only
series-
thing I know.
This series is gonna be
what?
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that strange?
But yeah, anyone else have anything to say?
Nope.
Alrighty then, let's go to the
oh,
next series.
speaking of Strange, let's go on to Strange Plus.
Sean, you saved my segue. Thank you.
You guys are so lame.
Oh, we love you too, Joey.
Anyway,
know.
so we got Strange Plus. The story begins with a teenage boy named I'm
Ko.
sorry.
Cool.
Ko. Who came to the slums in search for Takumi, his missing big brother who ran away years ago. The brothers reunite, and it turns out that Takumi now heads the Mikuni Detective Agency. Ko wants to bring Takumi back, but he doesn't want to go back home himself, so he starts working at the agency doing odds and ends.
Well,
I don't know.
Shoujo?
The concept
It's a shoujo.
yeah,
seems
comedy shoujo and slice of life.
the concept
genre.
itself seems kind of like okay. It's this. However, the character design I'm seeing seems interesting. Like
No, it kind of reminds me of, but like I don't know why.
What?
Has anyone seen Heaven's Memo Pad?
no.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Like, but it's not a detective in that one. I mean, yeah, they were a detective agency in that one too, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They solved problems for people, and like you got the little fucking girl who's fucking the little lolly,
Alice.
which was that's Alice.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Alice. Are you talking about from Heaven's Memo Pad?
Kami-sama memo pad.
And you got the little girl with the blue hair here, so it's like I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that series a little bit, and I like that series, so I might check this out a little bit.
Is it wrong of me for thinking that I thought that the blue-haired person was actually the boy?
Wait, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's actually the dude with the long hair to the right of the blue-haired one, and then his big brother must be the dude in purple to the far left.
Wait, wait, let's not.
Maybe.
I don't.
The purple is a girl on the right. What are you?
I think she's talking about the background colors. The dude who looks like he's seen some shit is the brother, we're guessing.
Yeah.
It's confusing for a second.
No, I was confused at first because you said purple, and I'm like, whoa, no. There's no way that can be the brother.
She's got. She's got.
No, maybe he's had some work done.
That fan service says otherwise.
So the Studio 7, I've never heard of them before. Just throwing that out there. I don't know. And the user rating is 0, so apparently no one's looking forward to this series at all. But I'm going to watch it because, like I said, it reminds me of Heaven's Memo Pad, and I like that series. And yeah,
Alrighty.
the sound director worked on Fooly Cooly.
Really cool. He's pretty out there.
That's all I'm
Alrighty.
going to comment.
So who wants to talk about this series that title
Sugar
clearly doesn't sound like a shoujo series at all? Sugar Soldier.
I think this is a Britney one.
I don't know. I kind of want to talk about the next one, but I'll go for this, I guess.
Go for it.
First
You can talk
off-
about both. That's fine.
First
Okay.
off, okay, talk about this, and there's a comment I want to make on it because wow.
Studio TBA, and also the similarities in looks of designs of the poster between this one and Romantica Clock. Actually, I just noticed that.
Yeah,
Not
I was about
yet.
to say that too.
That and the fact that it's only 3 episodes.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Okay.
What the hell?
It's 3 episodes.
It's probably one of those short shoujo series based off of a shoujo manga that's a promo for you to go out and buy the shoujo manga. I'm guessing. Anyway, by Studio TBA. Makoto is determined to step out of her model sister's shadow and have her own high school debut. But when Makoto's sister shows up at her school, unexpectedly, things go awry. Oh no! I have no excitement for this at all.
That just sounds like... Yeah, I'm about as excited for that as I am for Romantica Clock.
I just want to say that it seems like Studio TBA has got a lot of work this season. They're making 2 series this season. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and they're probably both gonna suck massive dick.
I'm not watching this just because it's 3 episodes, and I mean, I have seen series that were only 3. I've seen Dot Hack Quantum was only 3 episodes, but I'm pretty sure each episode was 45 minutes, and it doesn't say how long these episodes are.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like, I mean, depending on how long the episodes are, it could still have it could come out to be like 6 episodes and be all right. But
Yeah.
it just sounds stupid. It really sounds stupid.
Yeah, it does. So let's just ignore it and move on. Brittany,
Moving
you said you
on.
wanted to talk about this next one?
I really do.
Go
All right,
for it.
I'm really excited about this one. Toaru Hikushie no Koyuta by TMS Entertainment. This is a tale of a prince who lost everything, who leaves for a journey with no guarantee of returning to his hometown safely. With hatred and revenge in his mind, he met several people that taught him about friendship, ... and love.
So just curious, what's so exciting about this to you?
An adventure, drama, and a romance, because apparently this show has pilots in it. And was based off of... Actually, it was based off of a light novel series that has 5 volumes. I have yet to actually read all 5 volumes of the series, but I actually just started reading the first one, and so far it is freaking awesome, and I really want to keep watching.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it's anything like Last Exile, it's gonna be awesome. Because Last Exile was about pilots, and that was fun. Also, the studio also did all of the Detective Conan and Lupin III animes.
Oh,
It
cool.
looks like.
Yeah.
So, if you guys have
we'll
seen that,
see. We'll see.
And Hamtaro.
Oh, yeah.
Hamtaro, really?
Also,
forgot
that was a
remember
thing
serves-
for
Oh
a
my
while.
god, the screenwriter was the screenwriter for Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had a little fangasm there.
No, actually, I was just going to say the same thing, but...
Interesting.
Beat you to it. Beat you to it.
Well, like based on the description, I wasn't terribly interested based on the description, but you seem to have some faith in it, Brittany. So we'll see.
I do.
I'll check
I
it.
hope that it ends up being faithful to the novel adaptation, well, even if it isn't, I don't know. It just seems like it's going to be really good, so I'm gonna watch
Okay.
it. And now we have an idol anime.
Oh boy.
Okay, I know I said that I don't like idol anime, but this one kind of sounded interesting.
Well, then
and
go
I
ahead and
thought
talk about it, please.
Okay, I'll read it. It's called Wake Up Girls. Green Leaves Entertainment is a tiny production company on the verge of going out of business in Sendai, the biggest city in Japan's northeastern Tohoku region. The agency once managed the careers of magicians, photo idols, fortune tellers, and other entertainers, but its last remaining client finally quit. In danger of having zero talent, literally, the president, Tange, hatches an idea of producing an idol group. On the brash resident's orders, the dissatisfied manager, Matsuda, heads out to scout raw talent. Matsuda makes a fateful encounter with a certain girl.
A certain girl.
A certain
Not just
girl.
any girl.
No, it's
A
a
certain
certain girl. I don't know why this one sounds interesting to me, but it does. So, I really...
By all means, if that's what you're into, that's
I
fine.
can't
But I'll
give
probably
any
pass
reasoning
on this.
behind it.
I'll
But
pass as well. Is that a surprise?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I just like. I think it's because I like the key animation for that poster right there. It kind of looks really cool.
I guess yeah. I'll give it that.
It
the
looks
picture it
awesome.
has does look pretty interesting. Like very stylish.
And maybe it's because I started watching K-On! And I really like, and I watched Kids in the Slope, and I really like the music more Kids in the Slope. The music in the series. I'm trying to watch more series that have music in them.
Oh, you want to watch a music series? Then why are you watching K-On! That almost has nothing to do with music.
I know. I made this comment that there's more music. They're playing the instruments more in the opening than they do in the whole series.
Unless you count drinking tea as an instrument.
No.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Should have known that was coming.
The director worked on Air, Canon, or Kanon, whatever you fucking pronounce it. Oh my, Suzumiya Haruhi-chan no you, what the fuck, I don't even know. Fractal. Those are all series I liked.
Alrighty.
Yeah, just saying. I haven't heard of the animation studio before, or Det. I don't know.
Me either.
They made Black Rock Shooter, which I've never seen.
Me either.
Anyway, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, let's move on to the next one though. Witchcraft Works.
Oh, this one I'm interested in too. But
Alrighty.
someone else can read it if they want.
How
Is
about
that
you,
the bear from
Nineth?
Danganronpa up
Should
there?
I read it?
Yeah, go ahead. I haven't heard your voice in ages.
Okay. Taka Miya Hunaka is a regular student whose only problem seems to be that he sits next to Kagari Ayaka, the school's #1 beauty. They have never spoken to each other before, and any small interaction between them immediately results in her fan club beating him. Yet when a falling part of the school's building is about to send him to the afterlife, it's Kagari that comes to his rescue. Only, she's dressed as a witch, carrying him in her arms and floating on a broom. Kagari tells him it's her mission to protect him, and that's now she can finally protect him openly rather than undercover. That's the description.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I just see, like, he wants to talk to her and everyone beats her. What is this, like the Tsundere Club or something?
I don't know. It seems interesting. I mean,
This is one of those that I might watch, but it won't be something that I go straight into.
I think the reason why I'm interested in it is it's seinen and it's supernatural fantasy and action. So I want to see how those mix. I guess
I think I will maybe watch it as well.
I'm not
See, I
really
haven't-
a huge fan of JC Staff, but I
What
mean,
have they made?
they worked on parts of Shakugan no Shana. They worked on a lot. Little Busters EX. I'm looking through to see things that are big name. The Hentai Prince. Did I see that? I think that's Hentai Prince.
Prince of Tennis.
Oh, Waiting in the Summer. Anonatsu de Mataru. Shakugan no Shana. The series.
Toradora, I can see they also made.
Certain
Or have
magical.
been.
Yeah, a certain magical index.
I still
So
have to see
they
that.
got a lot of series. They got a lot of series in here.
Dang.
So it's probably gonna be good, I think.
We'll
And
see.
I want to check it out. So that's gonna be on my list.
Like I said, it's something that I might watch in the future, but it's not going to be one of my go-to series.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
next we have
Next.
Wizard of Barristers, Bemashi Cecile, or however you pronounce that. Apparently, the story takes place in Tokyo in 2018, where normal humans and those who can use magic coexist. Wow, a concept I've never heard before.
So unique.
Harry Potter.
As a
Well,
result, there are laws against using magic, and a magic courtroom exists to preside over lawsuits regarding magic use. Okay,
Harry
that
Potter.
actually starts to
That's
sound
interesting.
interesting.
That's different. That's a different twist. I
In
like
these
that.
cases, Bemashi or wizard barristers defend those who use magic. The anime follows Cecile, the youngest Bemashi in history, and her associates as they defend clients in their cases. So I was a
she's
little rough
basically
when I started
Dumbledore.
this, but this sounds pretty cool.
It does
The
sound
magician version of Phoenix Wright, maybe?
I was thinking that.
interesting. The only thing I'm worried about is the studio is
Arms.
arms.
Elf
Now,
and Lead,
I'll-
though.
Elephant and Lead, but they're mostly known for mostly known for hentai.
Oh,
And I mean, Elephant Lead was good, and they got Queen's Blade, which is okay, but it's very fan servicey.
Well, I mean, yeah, Queen's Blade is designed to be that, though.
Yeah, so I mean, they made that Maoyusha series, which I haven't seen, which I heard was decently good, but I don't know. Hopefully, it's good, and the studio doesn't make it really fan servicey. And from the little poster, it doesn't look like it's gonna be fan servicey, which would be awesome.
Yeah, I suppose. Like I said, conceptually, it seems like.
And
it
the
could
main
be
character
cool.
smokes. Oh my god! I started the preview and it looks fucking awesome. She's smoking a cigarette and it looks epic. Just saying.
Remember, kids,
the
smoking
animation-
makes you cool.
No, I'm just saying watch the preview. Watch
I'll watch
the
it at
preview. It
some
looks
point.
so good.
It does look
Holy
good,
shit.
the preview.
It looks amazing.
Keep it in your pants, Sean. We're good.
I was about to say that.
Anyway, so yeah, I think even just the
It's
description
it's
itself
already
sounds
out.
interesting. So Anyways, next we have
I'm gonna check this out.
Yokai Watch. Who wants to talk about that one?
I'll talk about it.
Because I
There's
see a
not really
cat
one.
and a ghost, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I'll
Ryan.
talk about it. It says Level 5's adaptation of their new upcoming 3DS game. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure Level 5 is a video game company, and they worked on like Ni no Kuni and I don't know, just JRPGs. And it says the main work is Oriental Light and Magic, and they worked on the original Pokemon series and Berserk.
Oriental Light and Magic just sounds like it sounds like like you go to a multicultural mall and like that's like a store there. I don't know. I don't think I'll probably watch this because apparently it's like it has something to do with the 3DS game I'm not familiar with, and the cover itself just looks kind of meh.
Yeah.
It looks like some child stuff.
It looks like a really childlike JRPG. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really make judgments based on that, but I don't think I'll watch it again because I'm not familiar with the game.
Speaking of children's games, we have ZX Ignition!
Excellent segue.
At long last, we have card games in space. No one thought it was
Card
possible.
games.
First, they
in
thought I was crazy for
space.
card games on motorcycles.
We just went to level Z.
It's like the Gurren Lagann of fucking card games.
All right, somebody talk about this though.
Okay. I guess I'll go for it since I have.
Yeah,
to
you kind
mention
of
it.
introduced it with this sense of excitement unlike anything I've seen before.
Alright, so it's by Nippon Ichi Software. The story is set in the not so distant future. 5 black points suddenly appeared around the world as portraits to parallel worlds. Portals, I'm sorry. Immediately after, strange creatures began their invasion from these portals. These creatures are the inhabitants of 5 worlds. The same worlds in different time frames. In order to ensure their own future time frame survives, each of the 5 invasion forces battle to wipe the other future time frames out. The key is one card-shaped device.
Wow.
Oh. Well, it sounds kind of interesting.
It sounds like
Aperture
something I'm
science.
not gonna watch.
Yeah, I mean, you said card games in space, and I was like, oh, but I probably won't watch this.
I don't watch card game anime.
It
That's
does
just me.
say the genre is game, though, so it might actually be card games in space. I'm not gonna watch, but I just thought that this day would never come.
Apparently, it's the studio's first anime.
Well, yeah, Nippon Ichi Software, isn't that a video gaming company?
I have no clue.
It sounds like it,
Yeah, it
Nippon
sounds like it.
Ichi Software sounds like a video gaming company.
I couldn't tell you
Yeah,
because
they
I've
have
never heard of them.
developed. They've
All
developed.
right.
They've worked on the Disgaea series and Phantom Brave and stuff. Maybe the radiation's finally gotten to their brains. Oh,
Maybe.
too soon.
So,
Ooh.
we're gonna skip. Obviously, we're gonna skip fall leftovers because if you aren't watching them now, you aren't gonna be watching the second half of the season.
That being said, you should still watch some of them anyways.
Yeah,
Nagino Azukara.
Kill
I
or
can
kill.
also- Log Horizon,
or you can just not watch, or you can just not watch any of them, like me.
Samurai Flamenco.
You're a cool kid.
No.
Alrighty, enough of that though. Yeah. There's also a bunch of movies coming out. We're not really going to discuss them, except for maybe, like, there's 2 in particular that caught my attention. One is Hunter x Hunter: The Last Mission, which is a movie that's based off of obviously Hunter x Hunter. I'm interested in that because I am not a huge fan of super long shonens, but Hunter x Hunter is pretty fucking good. So to see what they do with this whole like movie they do for it could be interesting. There's another one I feel people will be interested here is Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan the movie. I feel like you take 2 characters like that and put them into a movie, it'll create something interesting.
They've done it before.
They have?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it up until now, so.
I just want to say that Majoko Shimai no Yo-Yo to Nene, whatever the I probably
Damn,
pronounced-
that sounded so butchered.
Well, it is Ufotable who made it.
Exactly, and I'm gonna watch it, even though it just says the traditional Moho
Yeah.
Shoujo fantasy following two sisters who are witches. I don't even care because it's fucking UFO Table, and I love UFO Table because they made Fate Zero and that other shit.
I just
Kind of
like,
The
Yeah.
other shit.
I just like
Kinda
that they don't
okay.
even make an effort to say anything in their description other than, yeah, this is a traditional Maho shoujo fantasy.
It's just gonna it's gonna be if it's anything like Fate Zero or Kano Kyokai, it's gonna look beautiful. So
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for Giovanni no Shima. It says it's a special animated movie to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Japan Association of Music Enterprise. The story is set after World War II, following the lives of two young boys from Shikotan Island. That description doesn't sound that good, but
It sounds like it could be like a really artistic work. Like,
I really
Yeah,
like
same.
the cover. It caught my eye. Like, it looked cool. Looks like
Actually,
a
I'm
sat.
really excited about it too.
yeah, it could be
it's made by
interesting.
production. It's made by Production IG. Ghost in the Shell.
So it's already gonna get points for style.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna look beautiful.
Yeah.
I just
Are we
have
gonna
one
go-
more thing.
Yeah, go for it, Brittany.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say Giovanni Nishima, but then I was gonna jump down to the shorts, and
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
same.
I rushed.
It's fine. We can go ahead and go straight into the shorts anyways,
Let's
because there's not
jump.
really anything going for it. There is one in particular, though, that I'm not going to watch because I think it's going to be dumb, but
You want to just
Worth
read all
being
of them since
mentioned.
there's only 7 of them? I mean,
I mean, I guess so. I mean, why not? We got plenty of time. So, yeah, Go-Go 575.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Shall I
Adapts
read
the
it? I'll
Project
read it.
575 games for PlayStation Vita and iOS, which allow anyone to create songs using traditional Japanese 575 syllable meter found in haiku and tanka poems. I probably won't even consider that.
no.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of the Project 575 games, so
It for me to watch a short anime, it really has to like jump out at me, and that
Yeah.
doesn't jump out.
nothing
so-
here jumps out at me in a good way. There's one that jumps out at me in a bad way, though.
There's
Wait, what
there's actually 3 in here that I really am interested in
Alrighty.
and might check out, but it's not the next one. So if you want to go, I'll read the next one.
Okay, go for it.
YOLO. We got. I'm gonna butcher this, guys, but Mina Atsumare Falcom Gakuen.
That wasn't bad. No, that was. I was looking at it and say, how the hell can you butcher this? I mean, you'll probably make a mistake in one word, but that doesn't seem like it's too hard.
Yeah.
Well, I got it. Anyway, characters from various games released by Falcom, e.g., Dragon Slayer: The Legend of Heroes and YS series, come together in a crazy academy life in celebration of the game maker's 30th anniversary. I've never played any of those
It
games.
seems like
so I
for
don't
people
care.
who are a fan of those games would be really interested in this. The
Yeah,
only one I've ever
exactly.
actually had any experience with was YS, and it's a pretty interesting game. But since I'm not really familiar with anything else, this is again probably something I'm not gonna watch. The shorts don't exactly have my interest, so
I bet you Brittany is interested in this next one.
Actually, I'm more interested in one of the later ones, but you know what? Fine. I guess as
you're just saying that because the title has the word Oni-chan.
One-chan.
Oni-chan, not Oni-chan. One for the other. All right. Fine though. I'll take one for the team and read it. Jesus. One-chan ga kita by C2C. The story revolves around Tomoya Mizuhara, a 13-year-old boy who suddenly gains a big sister when his father remarries. 17-year-old Ichika is a little strange, and her affection for Tomoya is rather overwhelming, if not scary. On top of things, Ichika's friend Yuri is the ultimate sadist. Then there is Ichika's big-breasted, quarter-Japanese friend Marina.
Quarter Japanese. I like how specific they are with that.
So
I
Brittany,
am probably not gonna watch that.
Yeah, this sounds kind of dumb.
Either am I.
I might watch it.
Of course you might watch it.
Of course, Sean. You're not even surprised anymore.
If it was just
Yeah.
the bonding story of a young boy and his onechan, I'd watch it. But with the inclusion of 2 other characters in it, I'm not interested.
They're only 3 minutes each.
But,
So I mean,
how can you not be interested? There's a quarter Japanese character in there.
exactly.
But they also bother to mention that she has big breasts.
This is true. This is kind of true, but YOLO lifestyle.
Okay, so the next one is the one I've been mentioning a couple times.
Can
that
I
just
say?
don't want to.
Neneth wanted
Somebody
to read
please
this one.
read that because I
Yeah.
don't want to see this series at
Pupa.
all.
I really want to see this.
Same!
Yeah. The life and death sibling story follows Utsutsu and Yumi Hasegawa, a boy and his little sister who find themselves all alone. One day, Yumi sees a mysterious red butterfly and her body undergoes a strange metamorphosis into a creature that eats humans. Utsutsu struggles to find a way to restore his sister, and it's by Studio Dean. And I have been hyped for this ever since it first was announced, I think.
The trailer for it, though.
It's just her saying, Oni-chan, over and over and over, and it is glorious.
Well, the main reason I'm not looking
I don't
forward
know.
to this.
I want to know what the fuck is.
Anyways, the reason I'm not looking forward to this is like the concept itself just sounds kind of and the trailer left a bad taste in my mouth, and a lot of people I know who read the Pupa manga didn't like it at all.
Oh, but it's the only thing coming this winter which has horror and psychological in the genres,
Yeah.
which is why I'm
I
hyped
think it's
about
gonna
it.
be. I'm interested in it. I didn't know it was gonna be a short until now.
Yeah, it was
until-
kind of a last minute change. Like, oh, by the way, we're gonna make this into a short series.
But I mean, I'll watch it. Fuck it. It's only a couple of minutes each episode. Why not?
Yeah.
Can I
I'm
talk
going to watch
about
it.
the next one?
Sure.
yes,
Go for
I'm
it.
actually excited. I want to see this one.
I actually just started watching the first episode before the podcast started, so we have Poopy Po by AIC Plus, and they even include a little plus after the word plus. The story centers around Wakaba Himeji, a 5th grade girl who can see things others cannot. As a result, she is scared by her surroundings, keeps her distance from others, and lives a lonely life. One day, she meets a mysterious, soft, pink creature that cries, Poopy Po! And her life is changed from that day forward.
You know, I
Well,
haven't heard of this, but it sounds alright.
It's so freaking cute, and the very first lines of dialogue so far are weird painting, and of course it's a weird painting, because it was a weird place that I painted after all. It just sounds very offbeat humor, and I just love it so far. And it's only 4 minutes per episode, and Poopy Po looks freaking adorable, and I just really want to watch it, so probably as soon as this podcast ends, I'm gonna go and, like, finish episode 1 and 2.
I might go watch an episode. I might watch them. It's only 8 minutes. I might watch them.
I'm not.
Right. I'm gonna go watch them after this episode too.
Alrighty, next we have Toy Robot Girls Z by Toy Animation. Wow, what a nice connection there.
Wonder where they got the name from.
Oh, I don't know either. The story
Toy-
revolves around
toy
a new
robots.
team of toy robot girls named TZ that is made up of 3 girls based on Toy Mazing. Oh, this actually now sounds interesting. Toy's Mazinger Z franchise. Mazinger Z, Great Mazinger, and UFO Robot Grendizer. Usually they perform in activities around Nerima Ward in Tokyo to raise the awareness of promising future energy source photon power. However, there are times when a mechanical beast team of girls emerge from the subterranean empire and attempt to steal the energy. Thus, Team Z has to battle them to prevent this, though sometimes they just go and beat up the bad girls to relieve stress. So I was kind of interested just because they mentioned Mazinger Z, which is... I've only seen bits and pieces of this series, and it's... A lot of people I know really like that in terms of mecha series. But
I think it's funny that the Z in the poster looks exactly like the Z from Dragon Ball Z.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably won't watch this, but it just sounds like a shortened version of any other mech genre, so
I'm not gonna watch it.
yeah. So last we have Tonari no Seiki-kun.
This one, I kind of think this looks interesting. Sounds interesting. I'm probably gonna check it out. So I'll read it just because I said
Go
that.
ahead.
The original manga revolves around a girl named Yokoi who sits next to a boy only known as Seki-kun. During class, Seki-kun continues to not pay attention and instead creates amazing little distractions, such as a detailed golf course with the course's holes being dents in the desk, or an entire dramatic war being played out by paper shoji pieces. Yokoi often finds herself getting reluctantly interested in his games, even though they always seem to end up getting her in trouble with the teacher. I don't know why, it just sounds really... I imagine, like, her looking over at his desk and, like, there being, like, this, like, crazy, like, scene going on, like, on his desk, and, like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna, like, act it... Like, they're gonna make it look like an actual, like, war scene going on the desk, which would be fucking hilarious. So yeah, I don't know. It sounds interesting. I might check it out. Actually, I'm probably gonna check it out.
That covers all the short series. There's a ton of OVAs apparently being, planned for this, which they're, OVAs, so they could be hit or miss. There's one in particular that I'm interested in, and that's the Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon one, which is the producers to be announced. So I'm interested to see where that goes. I've been interested hearing about like the reboot of Sailor Moon. So
No, that's this OVA series, right? Or it's supposed to be?
think so. I'm not 100% sure. I just know there's a reboot, and I'm really excited about it. Fun fact about me, I've seen every single episode of Sailor Moon.
And you're going to watch the entire remake?
Of course. I think it's an interesting magical girl series.
Sword Art Online Extra Edition. Shingeki no Kyojin OVA.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Shinkeki no Kyojin. Surprise.
Yeah, right? I think everybody would.
Oh, there will also be a Sword Art Online. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch Shingeki.
I'm
no
hoping the Sword Art Online is like a little teaser, and then they're gonna announce second season afterwards. I really hope. Just saying.
Well, if they make another season, as long as they, write the last part of it to match the way it is in like the manga series or whatever, I think it should be good, I guess. I don't know. I have a friend who read this original series and then watched the anime and was horribly disappointed.
I dropped the series.
I feel like that happens almost with every series. Like the source material is always better, but
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they're on par, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
I actually am interested in this one OVA thing called Zetsumetsu Kigo Shoujo, Amazing Twins. Todoroki Amane is a young girl who is straightforward but also unthinking. She will try her very best in everything and say, "I don't know how to answer you if you ask me whether this can be done. I just believe it can. If not, then nothing will get started." She easily gets stuck in her thinking, but she can also get easily moved at something small and start crying. I don't know how, but this girl seems to me to be like the female version of Kamina, and so I will watch it to get seriously inspired and then try to like wall jump and shit.
Yeah, she sounds like an inspirational character.
I will watch it.
okay. Sounds
Any
interesting.
other OVAs that anyone wants to mention?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Is that it then?
Wait a
Pardon?
second. Wait, there's
Oh,
there. Ignore me. I retract my previous statement.
alrighty.
Bloodline.
Fine.
The cover for Blood Lad looks pretty interesting.
I haven't seen Blood Lad. I have it on my plan to watch list.
Me neither.
Alright, well, in that case, we've pretty much covered everything on the list. Again, I'm going to leave the link to the chart in the description so you can check it out for yourself in case, you didn't get enough information from us. So yeah, leave that there, and hopefully our opinions, weren't too conflicting. Our butchered names didn't piss too many people off.
Damn, Sean.
And
Yeah, sorry about that.
hopefully winter season, ends up being interesting, and the series we're looking forward to end up living up to our expectations. Please don't fuck up, KyoAni. I'm really excited about Chuni. Anyways, so I guess we can go ahead and conclude here. I'm Joey, and again, my fellow anime viewers, we have Brittany,
Bye, guys. Hope you had fun.
Sean,
Until next time. See you later.
Ryan,
Goodbye.
and Nineth.
Yeah, bye guys.
Anyways, we are OtakuVerse, and thank you for your time, and see you again soon.